Mitrom and Bandhuvam, welcome to South Asia Maps Intellectual Chatriya channel. This is your education channel. This is your presenter Dr. J. Reddy bringing this topic on our fascinating Himachal Pradesh series part 2. That is the natural boundaries of Himachal Pradesh. What are the natural boundaries of Himachal Pradesh? Suppose if you look at normally this is the East Punjab, Purbi Punjab after partition, independence of Bharat. This is the Radcliffe line or Ravi border. This is Darul Islam, this is Darul Harb. This is a Purbi Punjab. Punjab is speaking, Haryana is speaking, Pahad is speaking. If you look at this, you will know all the 12 districts here and you will get a good idea. But this gives a very deeper understanding of what are the natural borders are very important. The mountains and the rivers, water bodies, these play a very important role in shaping the history, culture of a particular region. Excuse me for my serious. That's why I brought this particular presentation from my audience, the natural borders of Himachal Pradesh. And you are aware that we started this series on Himachal Pradesh, and in the first part I covered the Himachal Pradesh 12 districts, around about 40 or so taluks or tehsils. The second part is the natural boundaries. We look at how the state is formed in the 4 stages, then what is the geographical area, how it compares to other provinces and countries, and how the Himachali region is veiled or sheltered by the mighty Shiwaliks ranges, and the rest of the topics later. And if you are new to my YouTube channel, Mitram and Bandhuvam, this is South Asia Maps J. Reddy. I already have more than 325 or so very interesting presentations made for you. You can go and look at them. And I also organize them for your convenience into these 320 series into 30 or so playlist, and that may fit into a particular interest. And fascinating part, Himachal Pradesh. After this presentation, you will get a very fascinating part. You will know what is Zaskar mountains, Shiwaliks, and lot of these natural boundaries of Himachal Pradesh. You can articulate about the Himachal Pradesh pretty well after this presentation. Here I have covered the rivers. Remember, when you talk about the natural boundaries, the political frontiers are drawn by the humans. Sometimes they may not exactly pass through a particular mountain or a crest or region or river. These are the broader areas we are talking about that you have to keep in mind. Let's say Himachal Pradesh on the east side or the north side covered by Zaskar mountain range, and this part on the other side, Shiwaliks mountains. That will be pretty enough for understand. It gives a broad understanding. But if you are nitty picking and the Shiwaliks, the frontier doesn't exactly go around the Shiwaliks. That is the thing you have to keep in mind. The rivers, the eastern part is bordered by Yamuna river, its tributary zones, and again the Tones tributary river Pabba. This is the Simla region and this is the Sirmur region. Pabbar, Tones and Yamuna, which are Yamuna system. Then we have Giri river here. You have a Bata river here. There is a Missouri mountain range. Here I have shown in a star the Simla, the capital. This is the Sutlej river. So Sutlej river enters the province at a place called Shipkila, goes through it. It gathers a tributary called Baspa, sometimes called Sangla. Near Naihar, it joins Sutlej, then go to Rampur, and then Simla and Kumarsain and so on. This is the Bilaspur district, Bakranangal Dam. This is the Rupnagar. Then this is the Punjab Malwa. This is the Punjab Pawad and the Ludhiana cantonment town here. On eastern part Yamuna, there is a Tazewala headworks. It was built by the British Indian government at that time, the long back, I think around about 1870 or so. On the other side, on the river Ravi, that borders this. This is the river Ravi. This is the Pirpanjal here and Dauladar mountains here. This is Siul river. I can say on the west side, Ravi, Siul bordered that, and you can see the Madhopur headwaters. Madhopur headwaters and Tazewala headwaters, you can consider natural boundaries. The Shiwaliks are the outer Himalayas. The Himalayas are three parts, the greater and central and outer. So the greater here, central is the Pirpanjal and Dauladar. We'll talk about it later. So this is the Zaskar mountains, northern. Shiwaliks are outer mountains in the southern part. Ravi river, Siol river, tributary western part. And Rio Purgil is the one of the topmost peak in Himachal, that is 6860. Remember Simla 2222, it's not exactly a few meters more or less, but you can remember very easily. If you say 22 meters above means in level, triple it. So you will get almost Rio Purgil. That means if you are standing somewhere in the ridge in Simla and look at the Himachal at the top, 3 times higher Rio Purgil will be there near Zaskar and Greater Himalayan range. Between the Zaskar and Great Himalayan mountain, there is a river called Malung. The river Malung, Sharop Lingti, also called later in the Jammu Kashmir region, joins Zaskar, that joins river Sindhu, Indus, at a place called Nimu. That is pretty close to Ladakh, downstream of Ladakh. So Malung river here. That is also one of the borders frontiers you can see. And here the Kulu Valley, the Bias river cuts the Mandi near Larji and Mandi town and emerges after the Dauladar range goes. It forms a dammed here big lake Pong Dam, and he enters into Punjab plain at a place called Talwara or Mirthal, that is in the Doba region, Bist Jalandhar Dob in the Hoshiarpur district area. Patankot will be somewhere here. So Bias river or Vipasha river, that's different from Baspa river. Then you have a Chandra river, Baga river. Chandra Baga becomes Chenab river. So Chenab river exists in this region. Then it goes to Atol in Jammu and Kashmir. Then the Kishtwar and Jingilwar and Doda and Batot and Rayasi and Aknur. It debouches into the Punjab plains and goes west of Sialkot and so on, and joins with Satluj, forms the Panjnad, Chenab and Satluj. So excuse me. So this is the broader, the natural boundaries, the Malung river, Chenab river, Ravi, Siul, Bias river, Satluj and Baspa river, Pabbar, Tons, Yamuna, Giri and Bata. Giri river, Bata river, you can very easily remember. These are the natural landmarks of the Himachal Pradesh. I have shown this again through the Oxford Atlas, that's the Muttayya's Atlas, and you can see here Chena, this is the Chandra river. I think they have not shown Baga here, then becomes Chandra Baga, then becomes Chenab here. There is a killer in the Pangi, this is the Chamba district there. You can see the Tons river here, Yamuna will be somewhere here, in the Janpur mountains somewhere here. Payonta Sahib, you can see the Giri river here. This is the Giri river, the Bata is not shown here. Payonta Sahib, then downstream we will get Hatni Kund and Tajawal headquarters close to here. Tajawal headquarters here, and you have a Ravi river here. So this is the river Ravi near Brahmhor region, Barabangal in the Kangra district. You can see Siul river, it borders here in this side, and excuse me. And you can see the Patankot will be somewhere here. The Bias, this is the Bias Kulu river. This is the Bias here, and the Bias goes here, and Bias it is dammed. This is the Pong Dam and enters into Bist Doab or Jalandhar Doab here. That is about, and Bakranangal Dam here. They have not shown here the Malung River. This is the Malung River here. This is the Spiti River joins the Sutlej here. This is the Sutlej. The Shipkila Pass will be there, Rio Purgi will be there. This is the Zaskar mountains. You can see the Tons River and so on. You can look at the same thing in a different perspective here. This is the maps of India. You will get a different perspective here. Shiwalik ranges here. These are all Shiwalik ranges, and this is the greater Himalayas here and Zaskar here. And you can see the Sutlej River here, Shipkila Pass, and this is the Kinnaur or Kinnaur Desh. Riyapur will be somewhere here, the Spiti River here, and Sutlej River, and they have named it to error. There is an error here. This is the Kulu, this is the Bias River, Pong Dam, the Ravi River and Siyul River here, and Malung River will be somewhere. This is the Malung River, finally becomes part of Zaskar River. That is, you can look at the same thing. So if you look at the administrative political map, you won't get much, and you can see here the Sutlej River here. This is the Bakranangal, this is the Pong Dam and the Bias, and Zaskar mountains and Shiwaliks mountains, Patankot here in the Gurdaspur district, that is in the Barido, the region of East Punjab or Purbi Punjab. Yeah, that is in a sense about the natural boundaries of the Himachal Pradesh, that is the Pahadi speaking Punjab of British India. And if you have not accessed our YouTube channel, Mitra and Bandhu, I strongly urge you to go and look at them and put your comments and any things that you want here in Himachal Pradesh series. And see you later in future presentation, South Asia Maps, your presenter Dr. J. Reddy. And thank you very much. Dhanyavad.